Okay, hello everybody. So I am doing a RimWorld stream of, well, it's going to be a live stream later, but I'm just doing it to do the boring parts first that I'm just going to be doing a lot of talking through, and if people are trying to talk to me while I'm doing it, I'm just going to lose track of what I'm doing. So I'm doing a RimWorld game of a Muffalo tribe. Um, RimWorld's got a lot of capabilities. I'm ignoring some of those and just sticking with tribal, doing no electricity, and there are a few mods that I'm doing with that, but I'm doing no electricity. I'm limiting myself to not butchering humans because that's creepy and weird anyway. Um, and I'm going to be honoring the Muffalo and trying to build a Muffalo-based economy with Muffalo-based diet, clothing, art, all that stuff. So I've got a number of mods here. I just want to show these briefly. The first couple are just, basic stuff that supports the other mods. I'm doing a lot of, the one mod here is the prepare carefully, which allows me to pre-build the colonists or tribals in this case, so that they're strong. They're not overpowered strong, but they are designed to work together and carefully designed. And I have pre-done that, so you don't have to watch me do that, because I spent a lot of time on character creation, as I tend to do. And a lot of tribal mods, and realistic planets also helps generate like tribal only planets. The other mods that I have are some horror themed mods, H.P. Lovecraft, Call of Cthulhu, the Rim of Madness Bones. I am using not so much for the horror elements going along with the cults, human sacrifice. I'm probably not going to be doing human sacrifice. But the bones mod is mostly just to make sure that I use every part of the Muffalo. It causes bones to be dropped on any butchering that you do, and allows me to make bone armor and bone bows and other things like that, so that I am still having a tribal technology level, but giving me some better building options. And especially since this is going to be in a frozen tundra biome, having a resource other than wood, which is going to be very scarce, to do my tribal crafting with. The other mods are a lot of ones supporting tribalism, and then some other ones by Rainbow Flame, fertile fields to give me more control over the terrain. I'm going to have a very short growing season, so maximizing my yields during that time is going to be crucial. Rational Romance is also by the same mod author. It fixes a lot of problems that the vanilla game had with relationships and romance, and the way that when pawns try to flirt with other pawns, they just keep hitting on them, even though they keep rebuffing them. And usually it's the males doing the hitting on, and they're the ones that get depressed because they're being refused. And then you have to cater to these spurned male creepers. And that's pretty, uninteresting and gross. And another thing that the mod does is, or the base game does, is has, men will only prefer as partners women who are their same age or younger, whereas women, it's their same age or older. This changes that, so it's more on even footing. It also adds sexuality traits, including bisexual and asexual, which is kind of neat, and I like it. So the other things, all these other mods are pretty much just quality of life mods, better color-coded traits, color-coded mood bars. There's also a few other quality of life traits and tribal enhancements, some tribal instruments that they can do recreation on, and a tribal signal fire that basically works like the comms console, except you can't contact passing ships, which is mostly what people use the comms console for. But you can contact other factions that you're allied with and request that they send traders to you, although it costs quite a bit of rep to do that. But yeah, that's basically it. Just want to show you briefly. It's not a heavily modified game. Mostly the big one is this tribalism mod and some other stuff attached to it. tribal pawn names, generating a planet that's just tribal with a tribal raider faction instead of pirate raiders. And with that said, I'm going to get into the game. Now, I did create the game, load it in. I didn't unpause the crap.